Waterbed. I remember when I first got together with Jeremy. It was my first serious relationship. "Good night," said Jeremy, and rolled over to his side of the waterbed and turned out the light. There was always residual sloshing when one person moved, so I was listening to that. It was a school night, and we were sleeping at Jeremy's rented house in Alexandria, Virginia. The full moonlight came in through the window next to the bed, highlighting Jeremy's sleeping body. He was big with a barrel chest. I seemed to go for the big bear type of guy with long legs. There were 2 more windows at the foot of the bed. The trees outside were barely visible, with their brand new leaves reflecting that full moon. I was wide awake, lying on my back wearing my underpants. I was holding my paperback novel, debating whether to go into the living room for a read. How could Jeremy go to sleep so quickly, I wondered. I rolled over on my side, slosh, slosh, turning my back to him. I was unsettled with the uncertainty of everything. I didn't even have a concept of trust that everything will work out. I wanted to know. I wanted to understand who Jeremy was to me in my life. Was he someone to marry, to spend the rest of my life with? And what would that look like? You see, I was more concerned with the outward picture of my life. No one ever said, live your life from the inside out. I got very busy looking at the externals. Jeremy had a job at Time Life Books. His father had started that division in the 50s. Time Life had really cool offices in Old Town Alexandria. They were new modern colonial renovations in an old warehouse building that was cool back then. I was seduced by cool offices and smart people. At that time I valued, perhaps overvalued, intelligence, intellect, smart, quick verbal people. Jeremy was extremely smart, easy with a joke, and he was a photographer. He was visual like me. I was in my first year at art school. He was the perfect partner. He was extremely encouraging about all my lame efforts at learning how to draw. And I'm grateful because I kept going and practicing and I learned about light sources and looking at his photographs, hues, shadows, structure, composition, and framing. His patience and encouragement were invaluable to me. I would carry a black sketchbook to dinner and draw while we waited for people to show up, or I would continue to draw if I wasn't so interested in who showed up. The relationship was perfect at the time because we were both focused on our art, so on the weekends we would be together working on our respective art projects. It was all about seeing and creating art, but I really wasn't seeing my own life or the art of our relationship.